there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that it's all about the climb. I know this to be true because Miley Cyrus once sang a song about it. This weekend, drivers on the Mazda Road to Indy, presented by Cooper Tires, find themselves deep in the heart of Wisconsin. For drivers in USF 2000 and Indy Lights, it's the 4th weekend of 2017, while drivers in Pro Mazda return to the track for their 3rd weekend of on-track competition. But here, this weekend in Wisconsin, drivers only have 3 things on their mind: eat as much cheese as possible, dance their hearts out, and end up right here in the center of Victory Lane. So with that, let's keep climbing. Welcome to Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Welcome to the beautiful Road America, and welcome to Road to Indy TV. Yeah, leave enough room in there for Jesus to get in the middle. Every weekend on the Mazda Road to Indy is a party. Well, this weekend we're at Road America, and it's a dance party. We're gonna make our way around the paddock here at RA and find out just which Mazda Road to Indy drivers have the best dance moves. It's time for Dance Dance Revolution, Mazda Road to Indy style. So the dance move generator is coming up with something for us. Whatever it lands on, you guys have to do while you're dancing. And it looks like it's gonna be signing autographs.
I just want to apologize in advance because I really suck at this.
Stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. And you start to freeze, and so it looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed. You hit the door slam and realize this. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want.
We're gonna do a little bit of dancing. Are you ready for that?
Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso. Oh yeah. Look at those hips. Look at those hips. Everybody hands go up. And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there.
Soldier boy, I been it. Why me crack it? Why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy? That Superman? That now why me you crank that soldier? Now why me you crank that soldier? Now why me you crank that soldier? Now why me?
Very freshly cut green grass field. kind of a generic question, but how did you get your start in racing? I know your dad is a huge part of your life and a big influence. I have to imagine he has a part to do with it.
My dad, he used it to race go-karts. And then when I was 4 years old, he put me to race go-karts. And then it's where everything started. And since there until now, my dad was always my mechanic.
Yeah.
So that's really nice because I always have my dad and my mom like with me, and I think that's what made me a good driver because they were all the time pushing me to be a better driver, to improve. So that was really good. And now in Brazil, when I go there, I race in a vintage car that me and my dad and my mom we built in our house. So it's really nice, something like some family thing, but it's really nice.
You seem to do anything for racing. Where does that passion come from? What makes you care so much about this sport?
So it's my life now. It's what I always made all my life since I was a kid. And when I was 14, 15, I chose that I wanted this for my life. So I will do everything for racing. It's like it's my job. It's part of my life. It's what matters for me. It's what I want to live from until I die. So I do what I need to.
If you had to do something, not a race car driver, what do you see yourself doing in life if you couldn't be involved in racing?
I already tried to think on that because sometimes the racing career is like sometimes good, sometimes really bad. Now, at least I'm in a good moment, but I had some really bad moments. And I was thinking, okay, so I'm going to study, I'm going to go to the university, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, no, I don't know what to do. I don't like anything. And then I was like, no, I'm going to come back for go stay and race. I have to.
Favorite TV show? What are you watching when you're not on the road?
I like the Ninja Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a lot.
I think you'd be great at it. I think you need to get to IndyCar just to do that part of the job.
I really wanted to do that. It's like my dream to do that.
You're having a great year in Pro Mazda. You're in a great fight right now with Anthony Martin. But if you can, imagine right now, you've just gotten out of the car after your last Pro Mazda race and you're the champion. What is that going to mean to you?
It will be amazing. Like it's my dream. It's everything that I always try to. Will be becoming real. So my goal was always to be in a top series and win a top series, like Formula 1, Formula Indy, something big. And if I go to Indy Lights, it's gonna be 50% of my dream. So I'm doing everything. I'm doing like really everything this year to win this championship because I don't have the money enough to go to Indy Lights, so I don't have option. And I have to win. I don't have any option. So I'm doing everything, and I'm gonna do everything until the end to win this championship because it means everything. It means my dream. So I have to do it.
Dude, that's cool. And it's cool to see someone chase their dream. And I know all you drivers on the Mazda Road to Indy are doing that, man, but it's always fun to see you do good. I hope it's a good championship fight between you and Anthony because, brother, we can't be out here playing soccer anymore. I think you're a race car driver through and through.
No, if I have to back to Brazil to play soccer, I'm done. I don't know what's going to happen with my life.
I think you should just stay here and start working at a Burger King or something instead.
It's going to be better.
Victor, dude, fun playing soccer with you. Always fun talking to you, buddy. Thanks for the time. And let's go get a drink, okay?
Let's go. Thank you very much, guys.
Blue skies, sunshine, and good close racing. The second trip to Road America after a long absence simply did not disappoint. Oliver Askew entered the weekend as the championship point leader in the Cooper Tires USF 2000 Championship powered by Mazda, thanks to a streak of podium finishes in 6 out of this year's 6 races. In Wisconsin, though, that streak would come to an end. Race 1 was led to the green flag by series rookie David Malukas, who was making only his 3rd start in USF 2000. Pabst Racing driver Rinus VeeKay leaned on the knowledge of the hometown team to drive his way to the front. Askew would suffer mechanical woes that brought him to pit lane inside of 10 minutes to go on Friday. Askew's dropping out of the race added new drivers to the podium. VeeKay drove to score his first ever win in the series before following it up with the next win 1 day later. The podium in race 1 featured the newcomer and pole sitter David Malukas in 2nd, while Pabst Racing driver Lucas Cole finished on the podium in 3rd. Saturday was race 8 of 2017. With the mechanical gremlins gone, Askew was able to stay on track and earn his 7th podium of the year in 3rd place. The wonderful weekend continued for Pabst Racing when Calvin Ming stood on the podium in 2nd alongside his teammate and race winner Rinus VeeKay. Coming into the weekend, the Pro Mazda Championship battle has been highly contested so far in 2017, as Victor Franzoni and Anthony Martin have each split wins coming to Road America. The opening stages of Race 1 saw constant side-by-side battles between the leaders. After Franzoni shut the door on Martin on lap 5, clear air and clean track took Franzoni to a dominant win on Friday. Martin held station in second, securing points, while Nikita Listoshkin earned his first ever podium finish in Pro Mazda. Race 2 on the weekend began with plenty of drama on the starting grid. Franzoni would have to come from dead last on the starting grid after being caught out in qualifying. After working his way to the top 5 off the initial green flag, a full course yellow near the halfway point regrouped the field. Franzoni made his way to second off of that restart, but 2 more untimely cautions set the race up for a one-lap duel to the finish. Martin drove aggressively to keep the Brazilian behind him. Despite Franzoni's best efforts, he would stay in second place at the line. Martin scored the win and kept the championship battle hotter than the summer sun. The Mazda Indy Lights Grand Prix of Road America, presented by Allied Building Products, showcased the intense level of on-track action that Road America produces every year. Round 8 of 2017 was eerily similar to Round 7 at Indianapolis. Matthias Leist of Carlin capitalized on his pole position starting spot and drove away to his second win of 2017 with a comfortable margin. Early in the race, point leader Kyle Kaiser dueled with Andretti's Ryan Norman coming down the hill to turn number 5. While the pair went side by side, Santiago Urrutia attempted the late corner pass on both Kaiser and Norman. The pass was perfect and Urrutia moved into second spot. The final podium spot ended up going to Kyle Kaiser, who was nipping at Urrutia's heels coming across the finish line. Race 2 of the weekend was run under beautiful, clear blue skies as the pack stayed bunched up together as the green flag flew. Kaiser went from third to second on the opening corner as Colton Herta assumed the lead from pole position. Herta's time at the front was short-lived though, as he had nothing to keep fourth-place starter Zachary Clayman DeMello behind him as the race hit lap number 5. With Clayman DeMello out front, he did as his Carlin teammate Lace did the day before, and drove away. Out front, Clayman DeMello scored his first ever win, making him the 6th different winner in 9 races. Kyle Kaiser and Colton Herta capped off the podium. And as the white flag flew, Santiago Urrutia was looking at a solid top 5 finish to end the race until he suffered a left rear tire failure. Being a part of racing has to be the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I think and hope lots of people feel the same way. Just ask the thousands of fans that have populated Road America this weekend. Racing has a unique way of bringing people together. And on the Mazda Road to Indy presented by Cooper Tires, well, that's what we did this weekend. Yeah, we chased checkered flags and lap times, but drivers, teams, and families came together to enjoy a weekend in the summer here at Road America. We watched great racing, we spent time with our friends, and we enjoyed some really good food. And at the end of the day, that's what racing is really all about. Up next on the schedule, Indy Lights and USF 2000 head to the Oval out in Newton, Iowa. But until then, for everyone at Road to Indy TV, I'm Tony Laporta saying we'll see you down the road.